Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish 2. So, we find ourselves, or last time we found ourselves, somewhat unexpectedly in this area that's not even on the map. And we found this nameless ruin in this realm of the Drake, what's-his-face. And we're supposed to look for Nilzicek's partner, who entered these ruins, what was it, 2 weeks ago? And never returned. So in all likelihood, he's been dead for a week and 6 days. But, well, we'll see. Also, there is apparently a group of brigands that wandered in. Oh, this is not great. You're between two huge iron gates. The portcullis to the south is closed, blocking a path into the ruins. The wheel to the east looks like it's been recently tended to and oiled. Turning it might let you get farther in, however, using it might have other unpredictable effects. Or it might have other completely predictable effects, such as closing the door behind me. This wheel is very old, but brigands and scavengers have kept it in barely working condition. Some of it looks like recent construction. Maybe someone foolishly tried to make this ruin into a working fortress. Turning it may have unpredictable effects. Yes, game, thank you. You turn the wheel, obviously. You turn the wheel. There is lots of clattering and clanking. The ground vibrates under your feet. When the gate to the south opens, that's the good news. The gate to the north, closing behind you, is less great. But exactly as expected. Okay. Now, the thing is, of course, well, we are in decent condition. Mainly missing some mana on our mage here. But the thing is, because this place is so... Well, it's technically part of the low Daga, I guess, or it's accessed from the low Daga, but, I mean, it's not on the map. And it definitely feels like this whole little area is kind of outside of the normal structure of the game. So I really don't know what to expect difficulty-wise. I mean, the enemy level is just perfectly normal, right? We're 14? Yes, that's right. So that's all just as it should be, I suppose. Enemies being one level below. Nice crit to start off with. But, ooh, hey guys. And she gets a turn again. Don't mind if I do. I mean, I just said that she's a little bit low on mana, and she is. But this is too good an opportunity to pass up. Barbed scorpions. That is a bit unfortunate. Okay, you can still move freely, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We'll get you right into whirlwind range of all of these. Nice, nice. Well, problem is he doesn't have the proper weapon out, so the damage is going to be less. But it's still, yeah, was still enough, and still decent enough. And that's all that matters. Can you shoot it from there? I feel like you probably should have been able to. But somehow all you guys have a lot of trouble just hitting that guy. What? Surely you can shoot it from there. You totally can. What the hell are you doing, AI? I swear this pathfinding is trying to screw me. You can totally shoot from there. Well, okay, you were out of action points. You were off the hook. Everyone else? No excuses whatsoever. You can even shoot from there. This is bizarre. Apparently there are more enemies around the corner. Hello? Yep, more scorpions. Okay, that one got its turn but didn't move, I think. Oh. Not to even mention the other one that's clearly sitting right there. There we go, okay. Unfortunately, it did eventually make up its mind. Oh, it's a great scorpion. Shouts alarm. Interesting. It is hasted. I wonder if we should haste, but it looks like we might only be dealing with 2 enemies at this point. Well, who knows? That one shouted an alarm, so it might have alerted enemies from all over the place. From up here, specifically, I guess. Oof. That was, so 2 pretty heavy hits right there. Do I go with another brutal blow? Yes. Yes, I do. It should, yeah. Okay, good. absolutely should have died from the bleeding, and it did. Now, while this enemy is clearly aware of us, surprisingly, it hadn't moved. It hasn't moved yet. Okay. It is slowed as opposed to hasted like the first one, so with any luck, we might actually be able to take this one out. Oh, you enter a narrow valley fully exposed to the harsh sunlight above. Several stone buildings face on the clearing. Face on the clearing? Okay. A small spring provides water, enabling anyone trapped in here to survive. For a little while anyway. Okay. I guess that's only or mostly to explain how Nelzicek's or whatever partner actually managed to survive all this time, because clearly they did. Not that, you know, I mean, obviously I'm expecting that we are not actually going to spend enough time in here to have to worry about, this, not starving. Is there a word for, well, I guess dying of dehydration. I suppose there is no easier word for that. Yeah, anyway, we should be out of here before that becomes a problem. A little while. You hear a gasp from the hall across the valley to the east. You look across the open space and see a warrior staring at you. He wears mismatched armor and holds a wicked barbed spear in his hands. He also looks very hungry. You stare at each other. He looks like a brigand, but he isn't immediately hostile. He turns and runs into the tunnel. Interesting. So I guess, I suppose the brigands who followed... I don't know if they specifically followed what's-his-face's partner, but they did go in after him at sometime after him, and they never came out either, right? So I guess it's not unlikely to, or not crazy to assume that they also got lost or got stuck in here somehow. But then again, I suppose the entrance was closed somehow. This gate was closed and there was no way to access this mechanism. And of course the exit, we also saw, is closed. So, yeah, anyone in here would have been trapped until we arrived. And, yeah, well, I actually haven't tried, but I'm obviously assuming that because the game made... it took such an effort, made such an effort to really make it clear that we would lock ourselves in here, that we cannot just go back and open the door again. Because that wouldn't make any sense. Well, either way, obviously we're going to resolve this situation for everybody, as we usually do. This is way too peaceful. I mean, yes, there were all those giant scorpions, but not really that many. And obviously we dealt with them pretty handily. Hello? Okay. Ghostly sages, hunter shades. No one told us about ghosts. Also, the brigands are over here, yeah. Okay. Hello? This is a rogue claim, is it now? Malaki speaks for you. Okay. Chief Malaki. Why does that name seem familiar? This man is the living image of what most outsiders think of the Roe. Stern, grim, scarred, capable of immediate violence. He looks at you as if you are barely worthy of sharing his air. Someone intruding on our claim? Havenite, from the look of it. I'm Chief Malaki of the Low Daga. Normally, you would pay for your intrusion. However, you are trapped like we are. Thus, I spare you. Yeah, well... I don't know. I mean, you just admitted that you are trapped. Obviously, I have not come to that conclusion yet. Obviously, I know that there is gonna be a way for us to leave. But apparently these people have tried and not found a way. Or they're just not capable of defeating whatever is blocking the exit. So clearly, they need my help, but I don't need theirs or anything. But okay, sure. You spare us. Of course. What is more, I might deal with you. What are you doing here, in the first place? We came here to hide, rest, and scavenge. This ruin belongs to the Low Daga. Any may poke around in it. Any, including us. Okay, good to know. Are you raiders? I've had trouble with raiders. We know the Daga is plagued by raiders from the north, fighting with car beasts. We want nothing to do with them. We do not want to fight Haven. That is good to hear. You seem to be trapped. As are you. Well, yes, for now, but... Well, anyway. Therefore, we must have a brief... We must have a brief peace. You know the trader outside? Nilzicek. Aye, we know him. Useful to all who need to sell things. All raiders and brigands leave him alone by agreement. He's looking for Ezekiel, that was the name of his partner. His scavenger. Lost in the ruins. Huh, haven't seen him. Though there are parts of the ruins we can't reach. You can't reach them because... So you want to make a deal. I don't know that we need a deal. We are both trapped in this ruin. Working together we might escape. That is the deal. And survival for all is the reward. I mean, we already asked why they're here, but I'm guessing this is actually a different question. Like, that's going to lead to different dialogue. Why were you in here? We came to loot and rest. We were riding through the Daga and the wilds to the east. You know better than to ask what they were doing. Do I? No, I would like to ask. They claimed they aren't raiders, so... Well, obviously that might have been a straight-up lie. Oh well, how did you get trapped? Same as you. That's not possible. We turned the wheel. The gate closed behind us. Usually we can escape through the northern gate. The wheel that opens it is in that direction. However, normally nothing guards the north gate. Since we were gone, ghosts appeared here. Angry dead speaking whispers and gibberish. We can't reach the wheel. What do you want from me? We are brave warriors, don't doubt it. Still, we won't fight the dead. The other brigands shudder. You can do it for us. Take the curses onto yourselves. Malaki is a bit superstitious. Yeah, well, superstitious to the point of actually just accepting their fate of being trapped in here forever? That seems a little bit extreme. You'd think that they would be willing to... they would eventually reach a point where they're willing to maybe get cursed rather than definitely starve to death in here. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Could use some help. But, I mean, they're not helping. But yeah, they want us to do all the fighting and then they just leave? That is the agreement? I could use some help. Oh, okay. I guess this is me asking for help. But they just said that they aren't gonna fight the ghosts. You know what? We're gonna be fine. I'll see what I can do. Chief Malaki nods. I knew you would. Haven doesn't care about ghosts except as obstacles to be removed. This is true enough. Yes, and I don't see why you would think of them otherwise. I mean, if they're actually just hostile and not, you know, sentient and able to communicate. Oh well. So, this place is obviously locked, okay. Alright, those guys are blocking my way. Yeah, of course, I guess I could have decided to just attack these guys. In fact, I might still be able to do that. Yeah, I guess we can just repeat that entire dialogue. If we want to. Alright, this is closed. So we have to go through the ghosts, of course. That makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Well, I guess we'll see if they will actually not talk to us. Ah. Well, apparently they do. There are several... Also, that guy looks exactly like Malaki. Or... Well, if not exactly like him, then very similar. There are several ghosts circling this altar. They are substantial and full of energy. You are able to see them clearly. Their arms and weapons are of an ancient, unfamiliar style. Their faces and hairstyles are strange. When you get close, they turn. They look angry. One of them says something. The words are loud, clear, and completely unintelligible. Please let me by. I mean, I don't know. I don't really expect to be able to communicate with them at all. But let's be as friendly as possible, I guess. Who are you? They take turns muttering something. Again, you can't understand. Okay, please let me by. Something about your tone is infuriating to them. They let out angry hisses. Alright, so... combat it is. You draw your weapons. The ghosts know how to recognize a threat when they see one. They howl and swoop forward. Well, not a whole lot of swooping quite yet. Which gives me a chance to do this. And... well, I guess we just start by... actually... oh, wait, won't be able to, yeah, they can't be poisoned or bled. That's unfortunate. And 100% mental resist as well. Some evasion, some armor, and pretty healthy as well. Okay. Kind of tough. Of course, I should absolutely focus on the Sage just in case. Is it the only Sage, actually? No, apparently... Okay. I don't know why I didn't recognize that one as a Sage. Okay, anyway. I mean, Whirlwind is gonna hit these two, but that seems hardly worth it. I'm just gonna go for a Brutal Blow and almost one-shot that guy. That was a nice... could have been a really nice heal for 21, I think. Except that, of course, we weren't actually missing any health. Or not nearly that much, anyway. Okay, can you do anything more useful than that? Well, you could actually Whirlwind to damage this guy and take out the Sage. As opposed to only killing the Sage. Yeah, let's... Sure, let's do it. Unnecessary crit, but I'll take it. Okay, you guys are now blessed. I mean, if this is the main encounter, it probably isn't, though. Is it? Could it be? There's almost certainly going to be at least another fight in here. But, I mean, we're still looking just fine mana-wise, so... Could do one of these. Very nice. We just outright killed that guy? I guess they don't all have the same health. No, they don't. In fact, yeah, I guess as you would expect, the Sages are actually quite a bit less tanky. But so are some of these other guys. Okay. So in the end, these weren't nearly as bad. Well, I say as I take a really heavy hit, but, you know, still. Not that bad. There. Take some healing. A good heal. Wow, 41. That might be the highest healed amount I've seen so far. Definitely the highest I noticed. Oh, you emerge from the crypt and see that a band of brigands is waiting for you. They don't seem intent on an immediate escape. Their weapons are drawn and they are grinning. They look at you like prey. Oh, okay, well that makes things much easier. I was really a little bit annoyed by the fact that I would be missing out on all of this loot just for deciding to spare these guys. Well, just for deciding not to outright attack and murder them. But now they give me a good excuse, so it's all good. Anyway, their weapons are drawn and they're grinning. They look at you like prey. And Chief Malaki says, I'm glad you stopped in for a visit before you met the ghosts, Haven. In some distant time, other adventurers may find your bones and wonder who these poor nameless souls were. Wait, are you betraying me? Are you actually betraying me? I mean, are you that stupid, rather? We are. We considered sparing you, but you seemed scrawny in person. Really? But there are 4 of us. I mean, yes, there's more of you, but still. We're pretty well armed. And I'd like to think that the prince in particular, well, none of us really, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe the spellcasters, but definitely not the prince or Chip look scrawny at this point. It's, you know, we've seen a lot of combat. Anyway, these guys are obviously just extremely foolish and soon very dead. Yeah, no, they definitely had their chance. So, yeah, actually I do like hunting brigands. We attack. Chief Malaki laughs. You meet your end with pride. Pity nobody will ever hear your story. Warriors, charge! Okay, he's literally right here, and I only see one of his warriors right now. We are still buffed, probably, well, actually for a decent time still. Surprising. Okay, well in that case... Did you really have to move away? Okay. That's not amazing. I can bleed. I don't like the fact that she's just sitting right in the middle there. Oh boy. Yeah, that could get nasty for sure. Of course, no one can teleport. Well, specifically, I never got the teleport party member ability for Ray. This is really the first time I found myself in a situation where I definitely would have used it if I if I had it. But no. That being said, I could have her escape and not do anything this turn. But I'm actually going to be able to help her by swapping places with her as soon as, well, Atantuo gets his turn, I guess. So this is not actually that bad. You know what? Screw these guys. A nice fireball. 92 damage in there. Holy crap. Oh, except I can't actually... Well, I could swap places with her, but that would forfeit his turn. Which, of course, I also don't want to do. You know what? In that case, just move forward a little bit. Do a whirlwind, even though it... Oh, that guy was apparently protected by standing behind the corner. Unfortunate, but oh well. Well, in that case, do this? No, they were... Oh, okay. This time they would have been hit, but they evaded. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, they... Ooh, that was another really heavy hit. Well, keep healing her, I guess. Did I actually ever upgrade? No, I sure didn't. I was thinking about actually upgrading healing to level 2. But then No, well, I guess the alternative was getting Restoring Rain, and that was just overdue. But I was also thinking, you know, I mean, yeah, sure, eventually, but am I really going to be using single target healing ever? Well, now I found myself using it actually quite a bit. So, yeah, it will definitely be useful. Okay, let's see here. Well, let's just shoot the chief, who evaded, unfortunately, despite not having a buff. Okay, she can actually do that. Get, yeah, significantly safer just with that one step. Okay, well. Could you stop it? There's another archer who might attack her. Oh my god, and the cleave killed her? Seriously? After all this. Well. And I never actually saved after the ghost, because I wasn't expecting a fight here, of course. Well, I obviously had a chance to save before initiating combat. I just wasn't thinking about it. Well, just one of those times where I have not been recording enough recently to be in the habit of just quick saving constantly. It always takes a situation like that to really remind me that that's a good thing to do. Okay, I'm just gonna pause and redo this, I guess, and I suppose also redo most of that bandit fight because, well, it's not really anything special, and with any luck, they're not gonna teleport my mage into the middle of them this time, because that was just, well, obviously that was just bad luck. Yeah. Anyway, see you in a second. Okay, we're back here. The ghost encounter wasn't a problem, and well, honestly, in hindsight, I wish I had just recorded all of this encounter, such as it has been, because really all that happened so far is I was able to begin by throwing a fireball, hitting, I believe, all 6 of them. Well, definitely 6 of them, very satisfyingly, and then like Chip went forward, made this guy bleed. He did, I guess, the equivalent of Haven's Mercy to heal all of his, or just a group heal, I guess, to heal all of them for 20-something. And then Pat got her turn immediately again for a second fireball that once again hit all of them. So, and actually killed one of them off camera. I heard the death scream. So, yeah, good stuff. Definitely going quite a bit better than last time, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna have you walk forward, even though... Yeah. Oh, okay. We didn't see that last time, but we all resisted, so, you know. It's fine. Oh, we did not hit that guy with any of the fireballs, unfortunately. I mean, he has a spell shield. Let's just focus on him. Okay, this time we hit. Okay. Silence resistant, I see. Okay, he can also bless. But I'd say that's a little bit too little too late. We could go for another fireball, but I think that's just overkill at this point. He has a spell shield, so let's try to kill that guy. Yeah. Oh, why not? Very good. Chief Malaki falls to the ground, very surprised and very dead. You see a key hanging around his neck. You liberate it. Pity nobody will hear about this battle. It seems that the Rokaj need to learn a bit more respect for Haven. Well, you guys know. That's all that matters. Okay, we take out that one with another very unnecessary crit. And now this very unfortunate archer. Okay. Well, just being a little bit annoying. I guess... Was that only a single stack of bleeding that caused 10 damage? That seems like a lot, but okay. Let's actually get rid of it now, I suppose. And there she goes. Okay, well, let's see. We're definitely not going to recover more than 3 points of energy for sure, but yeah, let's heal anyway. We got 2 energy back, I think. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, the problem of not being able to access all this sweet, sweet loot, well, we'll see how much there is going to be. Just solved itself. Scroll of Mercy, that is actually one that I wanted to have more of, right? Or is it? Maybe not? Well, obviously, Scrolls of Life are the really valuable ones. But I thought we were kind of low on Scrolls of Mercy at some point. Now we had 3 of them? Well, we had 2 until we found this one, but... Okay, either way. Mildly useful, I suppose, although we obviously have not been running into situations where we were just out of mana you know, a whole lot lately. Just some money. Come on. Surely there's gonna be... Oh! A way downstairs. That's not what I expected to find. I was expecting to somehow find enemies behind one of these doors, but nope. Relevant lore, okay. Sweet. So there is a way downstairs. I guess we'll see if that ends up being required. Okay. Or if we could just leave. Maybe the basement is just an optional dungeon, basically. Although, is that another stairway? Looks like it. Huh. I mean, not that we could have avoided combat with these brigands at all, so... Gaining access to their staircase. Yeah, there's another one. Interesting. Okay, they pulled Pat again. Certainly just a coincidence, though. Also because, obviously, these are completely different enemies. I suppose rather than not attack at all, we'll switch. That's one down. Maybe take out the sphere. Okay. That hurt a little. Well, just a little. Okay, take out the flaming sphere before it can explode. Heavy blow. No bleeding for these guys, of course, but there we go. Not a problem. And yeah, it looks like... Oh, okay, there's more of them. Did they see us? Not yet. Alright. Daga Tower Shield. Ooh, special shield with a slot. Interesting. This one, of course, has 2. So, well, it is more protective. It does have the heavier speed penalty. But I think I'm actually, if I'm gonna upgrade to a tower shield, I'm just gonna go for one with 2 slots that I'm pretty sure I can buy, or not sure if it's available quite yet. But it will be. So, thanks but no thanks. A charm. Plus 10 to mental resist. Honestly, this is the first charm that I'm just gonna straight up sell because no one needs that at this point. We're all at the cap. So, thanks but no thanks. Assassin's Augment, though. 6% speed bonus and plus 3 critical chance? I mean, don't mind if I do. Speed bonus has always been... no, wait. Normally the speed rune is an augment. Wait, this is an augment. I see. An augment that also gives an offensive bonus. As opposed to... I thought it was a rune that gave a speed bonus. Okay, never mind. Well, that's pretty great. Obviously, that allows me to, well, just replace one of my already existing speed bonuses. Or, actually, even better, I'm going to replace the +1 physical armor, which, you know, isn't really much to write home about, with even more speed bonus, because it's not the same as a speed rune, so you can have both in the same piece of equipment. And that is going to help a lot with offsetting the heavier speed penalty from the heavy shield, which I'm planning to upgrade to. Nice. Yeah, good stuff. Obviously, we'll just hand that over to the next person. So he has this in his inventory, so I don't forget. And we get quite a lot of money here. Oh, this box is mostly empty. You find some torn socks, a few crumbs of bread, and a letter. Nils, sorry for running. Too good an opportunity. Oh, want to get there first. Undiscovered ruin. A lost library in the Aram Peaks. Cold but easy to sneak through. Found the location on the code. And the code. Top left, down 3, down, down, right, 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 right. Right, right, up, up. Okay, why the separation there? I guess we'll see once we get there. No fears, just another ruin. Everything there will be frozen solid. Back soon with the loot, Ezekiel. So why did he run to get that without telling his partner? At first, of course, it sounded like he was actually abandoning him to secure whatever loot for himself, but he is planning to go back, to get back. That makes no sense whatsoever. But okay. The Aram Peaks. Could he be talking about that mysterious door in the mountain? Huh. Well, either way, I suppose this information is information that we're gonna give Nils a check, and he's then probably going to send us after his friend into that library. Was it Aram Peaks? Oh, Aram Peaks all the way up here. Holy moly. Well, okay, that's endgame stuff. Yeah, and unfortunately he has nothing to do with this door, unless we're somehow gonna emerge from there or get there via the underground passage here. But this is pretty far away, actually, on the world map. It's quite the distance between that door and the ruin we're currently in, so I don't know. Anyway, let's save the game, I guess. Operate that, and that just... I was wondering if it would just lock me out of the ruin, but no. Just opens the exit. In which case, obviously, we're going to fight these guys and see what they're guarding. What, if anything? Okay, there are more of them. For starters. Which I somehow wasn't expecting. Stupid flaming sphere. Well, we can actually damage all 3 of these guys here. Despite being fiery creatures, they're not going to be immune to fire. However, we are running low on mana, and there is an underground section, so... Gonna... Ah, come on. That is annoying. Do they have... Oh, 50% magic evasion. Yeah, I should have checked, shouldn't I? And these guys... well, have less. So yeah, if you're gonna attack them with magic, or attack with magic, focus on the golems. Oh well. Too late now. Well, again, wrong weapon out, but that does the trick. Yeah, those guys had not actually moved until just now. What? I obviously wanted to click on that guy. Oh well. Take him out now. Oh wait, right, there is no wall in between us here, so I can actually just shoot that guy. For some reason I thought... I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I had to step to the side, which also wouldn't have been a problem. What am I even talking about? It's fine. He's bleeding. Okay. That guy managed to actually do some damage before I got to take him out. Oh well. Thanks for dying. Okay, we've taken some damage in here, but, you know, not a big deal. Exit combat, you can throw another group heal. Got 1 energy back. Okay, not amazing, but I'll take it. And I was gonna say, nothing here? No, there's something. A Scroll of Might. God, we're getting so full of these things. I guess I'm gonna just use another calling scroll and maybe a scroll of might. Although we really don't need to preserve our priest's mana. I guess I don't really need to use them. Need to use any scrolls unless I'm literally out of inventory space, which I'm not quite yet. So and I can always just store some back in the camp. Ah, okay, that explains the two staircases. The stairway is hopelessly blocked with tons of rubble. Alright. But surely, though, this one being behind a locked door is not going to be blocked. Okay, the door is also openable. There's a huge cavern under the ruins. The air is blissfully cool and moist, chilled by drafts from the chasms to the south. You wonder why the brigands above never took shelter down here. Then you feel it. Energy in the air. Your hair stands on end. When you entered the cavern, powerful magic sprang to life. Oh. Bigla Many-Eyed. Hello. Alright. Just a casual beholder. Same level as everything else. Pretty healthy. No real armor. An annoying amount of evasion on both fronts. No resistance to damage over time. 40% speed bonus. Okay. Well, I just saved the game. So, gonna use one of these. Oh. Yeah, and since they started out hostile right away. Oh. Yikes. It did haste itself. Okay. So it started out hostile, so no dialogue with this thing at all. Fair enough, I guess. Ooh, nice crit. You can actually, for the first time, use Disruption to remove the haste. Which seems pretty useful in this case. Make it bleed? Okay. Surprised we have not missed any attacks quite yet. Obviously not going to try to walk all the way around. The Eye Beast, right, that's what they're called, shimmers and vanishes. Come on, just the sort of magic trickery you expect from these creatures. A moment later, it reappears farther to the south. It points its eye stalks at you, ready to protect its hidden lair. And it's also fully healed, which sucks. Can you actually attack it from there? You totally can. But surely it's going to teleport further away. So I guess it's in our best interest to actually keep moving toward it. What an annoying thing. Okay, you can actually walk all the way here. Might as well. Nice critical. You should be able to shoot from there. Yes, absolutely. Okay, it hasted itself again, slowed us, except it didn't really. We are getting pretty close to actually killing it. It's obviously supposed to run away even more. Okay. Once again, the aggravating Eye Beast vanishes and reappears on the other side of chasm. Yeah, well. Arena is still looking fine, though. And if the fight itself doesn't get any worse than that. Yeah, well, it's not gonna be a problem, really. A minor annoyance, at best. Walk there. Is it gonna teleport one more time? I mean, probably at this point. We've taken some damage. I guess I can... I don't know. Why is it still hostile? Hostile ground? Nah, I'm gonna heal now, I guess. No reason to wait. You can't shoot from there. I should have moved first. Oh well. What I really should be trying to do is... to spread the party out more, like I guess I just did. That is silence. Okay, not a problem at all. Don't care about that whatsoever. Evade it though. It's annoying. Well, I mean, I can't really spread the party out very well, while also staying in range to attack it. Okay, the Beast vanishes again. This time you can't immediately see where it got to, rather. Okay. Nothing here. Alright, okay. Crush Brute. I think we've dealt with that thing before. Assault Brute. Possibly both of these types of things. Okay, mana is getting definitely lower. Although I guess it makes more sense to, rather than anticipate possibly running out of energy and using scrolls beforehand, I should just use the energy while I have it, and if I actually do run out, I have plenty of blessing and healing scrolls to use, right? So I'm just gonna do another one of these, even if I could have potentially well, done this fight without buffing. Okay. Those guys cast slow. Not strong enough to actually affect us, though. Not yet. Oh, you ran away for no reason. Well, it literally said run away. So, yeah, it says so right there as well. Well, not really sure why. Oh, hi there. Shock Brute. And there is Bigla itself. I want to say herself because, it, you know, if anything, the name sounds vaguely female, but who knows if beasts even have a gender as we know it. I think they do. Well, they did in the past. Although that might have been in Avernum rather than this game. Okay. Now it's fighting for real. Obviously we're still going to focus on these, well, not smaller, but less healthy enemies, at least. I'm going to move you ever so slightly forward. Attack that guy. Probably should have, well, not sure if I should, but I definitely could. Well, I can do this. I could have shot some bleeding arrows at Bigla to, you know, start some damage going, but this works. Okay, that one also ran away. I mean, is it literally just a morale failure, basically? Or are they scripted to run south after taking a certain amount of damage just to lure us closer to the boss? Maybe that's all it is. Because it really seems out of character for these things to just, you know, panic and run. Okay, you... That was the worst potion I've had, I think. That was really not great. I could, of course, run into melee... Yeah, sure, why not? I can't quite hit you both with poison, can I? Well, I could if it weren't for Atantuo standing right there, so... I guess we'll just attack and thankfully slow that Shock Brute. You are hasted. Okay, I should definitely dispel that. Yeah, definitely should. Okay, top everyone off. Good thing I did, because that was a pretty heavy hit. Disruption. No, I keep doing this. I think the very first time I tried using Disruption, I did the exact same thing and cast it without looking, without double checking, and haste had actually run out on the enemy, making it a complete waste of only one energy, but still annoying. You're down to 2 energy. Okay, let's use one on killing this thing quickly, though, just because it really annoys me. You drink your final potion. Shouldn't matter too much because we are definitely nearing the end of this dungeon. I mean, we're literally at the end of this dungeon. There's not anything else after this fight, unless more enemies spawn on our back path, which I really hope they won't. You can do another one of those, and again, no battle medic. proc here. Okay. Things are actually starting to look a little bit dire. I'm gonna go for a single target heal here. Again, no battle medic proc. That's okay. Fear resisted, thank you. So that thing is definitely dead. Use a shock spell with a crit for 124 damage. Not bad. And there we go. I don't think we actually missed a single attack against Bigla, despite the 25% evasion chance, which is nothing short of amazing. But I'm not complaining, of course. At last, the eye beast has run out of places to escape to. It falls to the ground with a sickening wet thud. Nice. Okay. Some energy back, but again, it shouldn't really matter. Cold Point Orb. Is this a good thing? I mean, just looking... Oh yeah, holy crap. What? This is amazing, actually. This looks too good to be true. What? 3 augment slots, which I think is more than any orbs available in the shop. So that's good to know that there might be items to find that are actually significantly better than what's available in shops. Huh. Plus, of course, the defense is just so much better. And the metal resist as well is just, you know, for good measure, I guess. Even though, again, we have been at the cap for a while, so... Well, this is an amazing item, so yeah. Don't mind if I do. Tower Augment, Shield Ally. We have seen this before, and I... Oh, you actually have this, right? Somewhere? I thought you did. Wait, didn't I? Did I not give this to you? Oh, Shield Ally is on this thing. Gotcha. So technically, in order to, you know, stack bonuses, I could give him that rune somewhere. What would I replace, though? Well, not the one slot on this particular chain here. In fact, I mean, this really isn't amazing, and I'm hopefully going to find something better to replace this with. But I guess for the time being, I could replace the bleed and poison resist, bringing his resistances down to 40%, which is still pretty good. Yeah, actually, that's still a, well, just about the highest overall resistance. Well, or not far off, anyway. Scroll of Life, of course, I did see that. That is an amazing find. Definitely going to keep that one in reserve. And a bunch of diamonds. Just, okay. I mean, I don't know. It feels like the game thought this encounter was way harder than it actually felt. Because those rewards are just by far the best we've seen so far. I mean, I suppose I did say earlier how this whole area felt like it was, you know, outside of the normal structure of the game. So I guess the game itself considered it like this area here, like some sort of special area, maybe slightly more advanced than the surrounding areas. Okay. Hey, partially good news, my friend. I found a letter from Ezekiel. Nilsacek listens attentively, growing more irritated by the moment. The fool! Going to those peaks? Alone? Without telling me? Curse his mad impulses for adventure. There's no way I can survive the Aram peaks, even if I could get there in these mad times. He gives you a polished stone with a rune etched on it. A bit of gratitude for your aid, Havenite. Now I have a plan. Now I have a plan. Now I have two plans. That makes much more sense. I misread that twice. How can I find someone to help me recover my lost friend, bearing in mind that they might be able to get amazing treasures in the doing? He gives you a hopeful look. Well, goodbye. No. Where do you think Ezekiel is? No, you know what? Before this disappears again, because I'm pretty sure this option was there at some point. I might be completely wrong, but I think it was. And then it disappeared. Let me trade with you. You have more than earned the right. Okay, maybe it wasn't there. Or maybe I could have asked, but he would have said that I didn't earn the right yet. Okay, anyway. I'm happy to buy and sell, and I will not cheat you. Only the best prices. Of course. You would say that. Let's actually sell stuff, specifically this shield here, which I'm not planning to use. This rune here, which we just don't need. I'm not really sure how useful this ability is. I mean, technically, he has had it for all these last couple of fights, and I never actually saw it do anything. It might have actually done something at some point, and I just didn't see it. Oh. When did we... oh, that's what he gave us. An extra healing strikes rune. I mean, that's honestly... that's pretty nice when it happens, and, you know, it doesn't happen a whole lot. But it does occasionally, and I guess you don't really need to have it happen that often for it to be useful. Because I'm... in longer dungeons especially, I'm going to spend much of the time not necessarily fully topped off, missing a little bit of health, and then, you know, when the healing strikes actually do happen, they will just heal you for a little bit. So, yeah, maybe... I mean, I obviously could just replace the +1 physical damage with bloodletting. Not bloodletting. With healing strikes, for example. Or even the extra hit chance. Did I get the... no, I think that +5% hit chance, researchable trait, requires a little bit more industry, but we will get that eventually. Yeah, but I think replacing the 1 physical damage is probably my best option right now. Right, anything else? No, we obviously want to sell this magma orb eventually, but not before salvaging those runes that are currently in it. Okay, what do you have for sale, actually? Arcanist rune, +4 magical damage. I mean, pretty much have to. I'm not sure how much more relevant lore I will need, but this is honestly not very expensive, so we'll just get that. And yes, this rune is just too good not to use. We can obviously put that to good use. +5 damage to undead, on the other hand, is too specific. I'm gonna pass. Scroll of Mercy, Scroll of Might, Scroll of Calling. Meh. He does sell an extra potion, which, I mean, we've honestly been doing fine with the 2 potions we have. But I will unlock the energy potion eventually. So, yeah, we will take this one. Amber Staff. No slots. Damage is not actually amazing, so yeah, thanks but no thanks. Steven, 2-handed weapon, staff bolt, yeah, okay, it's just a normal staff. Right. Road chainmail, tier 2 armor, no slots, and defense isn't even great. Okay, but there were some really nice things here, so that's nice. All I need, conversation ends, except, hold on, okay, we did get our reward for that, but what do you think Ezekiel is? Well, I mean, we literally read the letter where he told us where he was planning to go, so why would Nilzacek know more? But oh well. He says he's going to this ancient library, owned by the nameless folk who built this ruin, up in the RM Peaks. You know all that I do, yeah, exactly. Still, if you can find and save him, even though the claim to the library is ours, we will give you the pick of the first artifacts recovered from it. Promises to be of great value. Of course. Oh, you know what? I never did write down that entry code. I totally meant to, but forgot. With any luck, he's going to tell us? Because technically it's in the letter that we found. Well, actually, let's ask about all these things. Tell me about the RM Peaks. The highest mountains of the Rokaj, cold and deadly, only used for matters of great political ceremony. Only fools go up there unless they truly have something to prove. What do you think this library is? He shrugs. Could be anything, really. I don't know anything about the people who built this place, not even their name for themselves. Why did he go without you? Yeah, that's a really good question. Because he always goes off without me. He's the hunter and the scavenger. I'm the trader. He's also an impulsive fool. He just doesn't usually go this far. The letter mentioned an entry code. Seems significant, though I have no idea what it means. Okay, can we look at it again? That would be convenient. Special items? No. Journal, current quests. Well, wait, can we even look at it again? Uh-oh. Well, I mean, okay. I have the huge advantage of actually having this on video, so I can just look at it. But can we actually walk through this again? I mean, we probably can, right? I'm gonna save just in case. Turn the wheel, okay. Yep, get locked in again. Not that it should matter at this point. Yes, we just want to head up here. This is still open. Okay, we get a report in the middle of the dungeon. No theft risk, no theft risk. Even in the Daga, where we have both forts built. Okay. Interesting. So it seems like, thanks to all those recent diplomacy traits that we... Ah, nice. Diplomacy traits that we bought, we actually have absolutely zero risk chance right now. But it might increase globally the more forts we reclaim. So, well, we'll see if we're still gonna be at absolutely no chance or, you know, risk of theft by the end of the game. But for now, at least, that's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, I have this other code still written down here. That's the one from Aduil, right? Yes. And now this one is from Ezekiel. The code. Top left, down 3. I mean, who knows what this is actually what both of these codes refer to. We're obviously gonna see once we get there. Down 3. And it might be, the solution might be obvious even without the solution here, without, you know, taking the solution from these documents. But maybe not. Maybe these are actually completely required. So top left, down 3, down, down, right, 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 right. Down, down, right, 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 right. And then right, right, up, up. Right, right, up, up. Okay, top left, down 3, down, down, right, 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 up, up. Just another ruin, of course, in the endgame area, so it's definitely not gonna be some sort of super dungeon. Well, interesting stuff for sure, and this door continues to puzzle me. I mean, there's nothing indicated there whatsoever. That's the weird part, really. Huh. No mention of this at all. But I mean, there's no way we could possibly reach that. There is no orb of thralling in this game. Like, I'm 99.9% sure that the orb that you can purchase or craft at the tower does not do anything like the orb of thralling. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll just maybe take another note about that place and try not to worry about it for the time being. Maybe we'll be sent there somehow, eventually. It might be connected to some place up here, maybe. Maybe down here, rather. Probably not the stinging oasis, right? That's just a place overrun with scorpions or something. I don't know, that's what it sounds like anyway. Well, I guess... Well, first of all, we want to stop by a fort to do a bunch of rune swapping and stuff. Yeah. In fact, that might take long enough, you know, to fill an entire episode. I didn't start the timer correctly, but... Well, we should be approaching... Actually, we should be pretty close to the 1 hour mark, as it is. So I'm probably not going to do anything significant in the rest of this episode. But, you know, this is, in its own way, significant. So here we go. First, we remove this, and then we put those runes in here, and he actually has another augment slot at this point. So he could technically get this one, but I mean, nah. That being said, I was gonna, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna replace this physical armor. That's what I said I was gonna do, and that still seems to make the most sense. There we go. I wanted to replace the +1 physical damage here with the healing strikes, which we don't have in our inventory, unfortunately. Okay. I mean, he could just get another speed rune, for example. Or he could... Actually, I could take one of the weaker healing increases. Was that 7%? Or something? Oh, do we have an alchemist here? We don't, do they? No, of course not. Apothecary, you know. Same thing. In fact, I believe... Yeah, this is the one fort that actually does not have one right now. Could we build one? Maybe? No, that takes 2. Ah, unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But okay, let's just switch some things around. We don't need that for now. Or this. Don't have a ton of room here, but that's okay. Shield ally, I wanted to... Actually... Wait, did I want to give you this? Did I? Wait. Oh yeah, right. I said I was gonna get rid of bleed and poison resist and put this in instead. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Curse resist, I mean that's neat. Healing strikes goes to him. Oh right, the magical damage, I forgot about that. I can absolutely... Oh, she does not have very many rune slots at all. She has 2, exactly. So do I get rid of the hit chance and give her just maximum damage? I suppose I could. And I suppose him not having the 3rd rune filled in right now, it's not the end of the world. Could use something I just happen to have. There's not a whole lot though. I mean the curse resistance, sure. How much does he have? 15% only. Okay, well, actually that might not be a terrible idea. Because he has 15% speed bonus as it is. Which is quite good. Yeah. And he's only up to... I thought he should have more with this, but I guess not. Well, it's still pretty decent, but yeah, we don't actually have the better shield yet. Do we actually have access to it? Wait, this is not where you buy shields. Is it a blacksmith? Buy? No. Oh, that's the weaver. I thought it was the carpenter. Never mind. See, where's shields? Ah, this is the best we can buy right now. Okay. And once again, I was planning to skip the next one and get the steel tower shield with the extra slot. Is this actually better? That other shield we just found. Obviously, it absorbed 80%, like these two do. But did it actually have better, like values? Wasn't it 12 and 6 or something? Or am I imagining things? It might actually just have been 8 and 4, like this one. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was more or less equivalent to this one. Except with one less slot? Well, either way. Either way. Okay, hold on. We want to put this rune into his orb for the time being. Okay. Install augments. You want healing strikes in there. You want to remove this and have more shield ally. And I guess maybe now with 2 stacks, the chances are good enough that I'll actually see it happen at some point and might be able to determine what the effect even is and if it seems worth it. If it doesn't, I can always go back for this one, to this one. Okay, she will get rid of the extra hit chance and go for max damage because obviously, and he will get some more curse resistance. Awesome. And we want to sell. I mean, yeah, I can't see going back to these. We do have access to the +2 physical armor rune at the apothecary, don't we? I want to say we do, even if not, you know. Getting to the point where we have better stuff, where we're starting to find better stuff, and, you know, Yeah, he still has this. Huh. Was the idea that eventually he's going to have the one with 2 slots? And I'm going to go back to using this. But isn't there a better hit chance rune as well? I suppose I can hold on to it. For now. Okay. I think that's all I needed to do. Easy to lose track here. So he has Scroll of Mercy for healing and curing, and a Scroll of Might if we need it. That's nice. We can put that in reserve and this in reserve. Another Mercy and Might. The Calling, I guess I will just use. Another Calling, because why not? You can have... Sure, you can have that. Don't need to have this with us right now. Okay, as it is, we have, well, 3 Revival Scrolls. I should probably have 2 with me, like in my usable inventory, because if I only have 1, you know, and the one person who has it happens to die, obviously that would be bad. Of course, the 2 people who have 1 might also die, but then, you know, at that point, things are probably going so horribly wrong that I want to restart anyway, as I'm going to do most of the time. As it is. Actually, there, you can have 1. Wait, she has 1. She's not really the most likely person. Well, I guess my reasoning was that she's probably gonna be in the back for the most part, and thus relatively safe. Yeah. Whereas Chip is relatively tanky and, you know, yeah. I guess technically the Prince is probably the tankiest, but his inventory is also the fullest, and, well, it's actually quite full right now. And I'm gonna... yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. It really doesn't matter that much. I don't know why I worry so much. Okay, well, with that we definitely have crossed the 1 hour line, so I'm now free to end this episode. We got something done. We have a... Okay, the name of the library up all the way up here, and that's going to take a while before we get there. But we have our first endgame quest, I guess. So that's pretty exciting. Something to look forward to for the next 20 hours or so before we get there. Who knows? Maybe not that much, maybe more. I really have no idea. Next time we're definitely going to visit Etsy, finally. And pick up all the quests we can there and, well, see what else there's to do. And, well, we actually already have a bunch of places to check out here. But we're definitely going to have a couple more after that visit. And, well, depending on how long this takes, we might start our exploration of the Northern Daga specifically. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.